Nelson with Just Average Nelson here. Welcome to my garage. So I'm just teeing up the next video you're about to watch. It kind of goes in the middle, and at this point I've already washed and prepped my car to put a new ceramic coating on the windshield. I have a Chevy Bolt. I just got a new windshield and I knew for sure I wanted to ceramic coat it. I thought I was ceramic coating it with the Soft99 Glaco. This is not the Soft99 Glaco, so this is a knockoff that I inadvertently purchased. So I must have had something in my eye when I was browsing the interwebs late one night. But I ordered one of these. It just didn't work. Just very simple way to say it. It was very hard to put on. It didn't work. But again, this is not the Soft99. This is a knockoff of some kind. So enter the ceramic glass coat by Cerakote. And I realize this is probably backwards on the screen that I'm recording, but it is the Cerakote ceramic glass coat that I purchased off Amazon. It comes with 4 wipes, 2 gloves, and a little buffing towel, and it's perfect for what I was looking to do. In Arizona, we don't get a lot of rain. Most of it is just dust. I just wanted something on there so when I'm washing the car, it's easy to knock off, and then just have a little bit of protection. I imagine the more you use the windshield wipers, the more it's going to wear, just like any coating. But hopefully with this coating, since I'm the primary driver of this car, I won't generally use the windshield wipers. When my wife or kids drive, that could be different, but for me, I won't. The car also stays inside. It doesn't really live outside. And so your mileage may vary if you're looking for that ceramic coating to last for quite some time. My plan is to do a review. I'm going to do a review in about 90 days. So here just into the spring. And then I'll do another review maybe at 6 months or a year just to see how it's holding up. Again, very inexpensive. They give you enough to do at least 2 windshields. I used 2 of the pads as I mentioned, and I went over it what I consider very well for the prep, and prepped it using the gold standard polish just to make sure, and the panel prep from DIY Detail, because again, the knockoff was a knockoff, and so I just want to make sure none of this was left so that this would take effect. So take a look at the video. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to putting out more content for you here in the future. Thanks.
All right, hey internet. So I ended up bailing on the cheap knockoff, and I did go with a little Bead Maker just to give it some protection. I didn't drive this car much. It's been a few days since the last video. I decided to cut and just go in a different direction. So I came across these. It's the Cerakote ceramic glass coat, and this is the wipes. So you actually get 4 of these wipes included in the box, along with a decent enough microfiber towel and a couple gloves, and then the instructions. And so one of the things the instruction says is obviously clean your windshield, make sure there's no contaminants, no streaks, no smears, no water spots that remain prior to doing the application, and then dry it completely so any moisture will negatively affect the coating. The next thing it wants is to make sure you're out of direct sunlight. So in a controlled environment, we're in good shape. We apply it to the windshield using a crosshatch pattern, and it says this will require 2 of the ceramic glass coating wipes. So it seems like they want you to go over it one way with one, and then potentially go over it the other way, or you could split the windshield in half. This is actually a fairly decent sized windshield for a little car. And then it says to set a 5-minute timer to allow the coating to flash. You may see the coating start to sweat or bead. That's normally the visual indicator that the coating is ready to be buffed. And so again, they recommend use it with the towel they have. You can level it off with one side, flip it over, and then buff it out. After 5 minutes, begin buffing the coating using the high quality microfiber cloth included. Use one side to level, and then switch to the other side to buff. So there you go. It says to let the coating cure for a full 2 hours before driving, and then at least 1 day before exposing it to moisture. So again, I'm in Arizona. We actually finally had a little bit of a sprinkle of rain a couple days ago, but I will tell you, prior to that, and I don't even think that really counted. We haven't had rain for like 135, 140 days, so it's been quite a while. So we're going to go ahead and apply this. So here is the towel again. Looks like definitely a low pile cut, something good for what we're going to do here. Probably one-time use, and then one of the gloves that they provide in the kit. So I did clean. I guess I should catch you up here. I did clean the windshield. I washed it. I went ahead and polished it with DIY detail spray polish, and then I cleaned it with the invisible glass, and then I cleaned it with the panel wipe. I'm not sure if I did that exactly in the right order, but I figured the panel wipe should be the last thing that we do, and it's definitely sticky. You can see it's grabbing the glove, so there is nothing on that windshield at all. So let's go ahead and open this and get applying. All right. Ooh, little drippage there. Probably should start wiping. First impressions, it's very slick. You can see a little bit of the rainbow in there. I think I'm going to go halfway, and then I'm going to come back the other way. We'll do the crosshatch, and I overlap about 50% either way. Try to overlap so that I'm getting just past the edge there. And on this car, there's a little bit of spot where it's hard to get under this windshield wiper, but if you just take your time, you definitely do it. And let's go up again. Box it in here. I tell you, it feels super slick. And as soon as I'm done with this last little pass, I am going to set a 5-minute timer. And while that's going on, I'll tell you the temperature and the humidity in the garage here. 73 degrees in the garage, and it is about 32% humidity. So just to give you a general idea. And got the timer set. Actually, let me get you a little closer view there. See it just starting to sweat, starting to bead. And they do show you pictures. And yeah, I can tell it's definitely separating a little bit more. If I can do this, anybody can do this. This is the first time I've ceramic coated anything with even this type of application, besides just spray on products like Bead Maker or the Geon wet coat, which I really like. I like that Geon wet coat. More seconds, and we are close. I think I'm going to go ahead and wipe, and we're just about 4 minutes in. So let me do this, split that into fourths so I can get both sides. Make sure I overlap a little bit there. Watch my edges where I could have some water from where I cleaned it. All right, leveled it off, turn it over. Let's buff. Definitely feels slick. Looks nice and clean. Make sure I get that little spot under the windshield wiper. And I'm not worried about the very bottom edge there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat it on the other side and come back and tell you my final thoughts. All right, welcome back. Well, it's actually been a few days since the last video was taken. I wanted to give it a little extra time, make sure it was cured. I did actually have to drive the car, so it does have a little bit of dust on it, but I'm checking the hydrophobics for the first time, so thought we could check it out together. This is just water coming out from the pressure washer, but no actual pressure other than just the pressure that comes out of the house normally. So let's see what it looks like here. I don't know, it's pretty good. Getting a good beating. Let's see. I like the way it's running down. Let's see without the nozzle. I mean, I feel like that's pretty solid. Definitely enough to keep the windscreen clear here. It'll be some pretty thick rain, but I don't know, I feel like that's pretty good. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty good. Bring it a little closer. Figure if you're driving at speed, instead of running down, that'll be running up over the top of the car. And again, this car, it's not coated. I feel like that's pretty good water behavior out of the Cerakote. And again, picked it up for $10 on Amazon. I'm not mad at that at all, like at all. So I feel like it was pretty easy to put on. That one's the faker. You definitely don't want that one. And this is not the Glaco or Glaco by Soft99. This is a knockoff, so they definitely got me on that one. But that one, for the price, I think it's a winner. So yeah, check it out. Try to put some links in the description below. Have a good evening.